Hello, my name is Kat. Welcome to my full moon reading for the full moon in Leo, 23rd and 24th of January 2016. This is a general reading for all signs with regards to how the full moon affects us all, with Leo's energy specifically this month. So it may not resonate for all, but hopefully you'll be able to draw on messages that resonate for you specifically. However, saying that, I'm very much inspired by Jung and his idea of the collective consciousness. And that's with regards to the research that he was doing, where he came to realize that he'd been dealing with the same psychological dynamics that were playing out in the world. And he believed that the failure on the part of the individual to resolve such conflicts was what led these conflicts to be played out and manifest in the world at large. So I very much believe that resonates with me strongly, and I believe that it's up to us and our responsibility to work on the development of the self and healing that needs to be done in order to have an impact on the world at large. I don't think that it's possible to change it from that perspective, and you need to look within, and that's where the change starts, is from working on yourself. So I hope that the way I read the tarot can be used as a tool for personal development and self-realization, and I hope these messages can be helpful for you on your own individual journey. So let's start on the reading. While the new moon is all about taking action, full moon energy is a powerful time for reflection rather than starting something new. You'll find that truth is brought to light in your conscious awareness, and we become very much aware of how we're living and where we're at in our lives. So pay attention to the emotions that come up, because these are particularly intensified at this time. And those emotions can guide you in questioning how happy you are with where you're at in your life and what needs to change if not. It's basically an opportunity to get to the heart of where you're at and what's happening in your life. So this reading aims to help you with that and hopefully bring you some clarity and guidance on that journey. So this reading is going to cover the period from 2 weeks from the last new moon in Capricorn at the beginning of January, and moving 2 weeks ahead towards the next new moon, which will be in Aquarius around the 7th and 8th of February. So the first card that's come up for you is the Tower, and that's in the placement of things to let go of. And this indicates to me that you've recently been through a difficult time where there's been perhaps a large loss in your life, whether that's physical or emotional, perhaps either loss of your job or the breakup of a relationship, or a drastic change in your living. Maybe you've recently moved house and that's been out of your control, not something that you've chosen, and perhaps through a divorce, for example. And it's very much been a difficult time, but this card in this position is basically telling you that it's time to let go of whatever those experiences have been, and to tap into the positive aspects of change and the space that it creates to bring something new into your life. Change doesn't have to be a bad thing. It really is the perspective that you take on it. The strengthening card that's come up for you is the Joker, which again it's a very positive card, and it's signifying new beginnings, but it's also in this deck, which is the Tantric Dakini Oracle. is telling you to see the humor in the situation, which might sound harsh, but it's life's way of saying that it's important to maintain humor in understanding all situations in your life, and to lighten up. It's been a difficult time, but things can't really get any worse, and that can only be, you can only go up from here. Basically, things are going to start getting better, and try and see the lighter side of the situation, and look forward to the positive changes that are coming into your life. The second position is the card that you got is the Moon, which is in the position of things to keep in your life. And this is number 18 in the Major Arcana deck. So the Moon is the card of mystery, the unknown, and the hidden truths. And this is telling you to trust in your intuition, and replace those fears that you have with a sense of conviction. This card is telling you that you have the tools that you need to move forward. So allow your intuition to guide you through these difficult times, which you've either recently surpassed or you may still be going through. Meditate, slow down, walk in nature, whatever works for you. But most importantly, believe in yourself and your natural instincts, because these will guide you to where you're going, and the next moves that you need to take. The strengthening card that you got from the Oracle Dakini is the Puja, purification. And this is correlating with the Temperance card in the Rider-Waite deck. So again, a message of balance and the need to unify your inner and outer self. This is very much in line with the Moon card. They go really well together. And the next card you got was Death card, and this is in the positions of things that are yet to come. So I've never seen death as a negative card. I don't see any cards as good or bad. It really is just highlighting the shadow and positive aspects. Each card highlighting both aspects of yourself, and it's really an opportunity to tap into the positive aspects of the card. And for death, it's basically all about renewal. This is very much linked to the Tower card. Following change, following loss, there's always a sense of rebirth and transformation, and that's what this card is telling you. And it's actually strengthened by the Oracle Dakini. You've got the same card, double. This is a really strong message coming through. You're going through a serious transformation, and this is happening at the beginning of the year, and this is a really powerful time for new beginnings and a fresh start. This is a really positive card for me. Moving forward, and this placement is about how the world affects you, the world around you, and you've got the Justice card, which is number 8 of the Major Arcana. And this is telling me that you're facing some difficult questions right now, which would come as a consequence of all the changes that you've been going through, and this sort of fresh start that you feel that you're on. And that's bringing up a lot of questions about what next, where do you want to go, what do you want to do, how do you see this transformation taking shape in your life, and the questions that are coming up around that. Now this could also be directly to do with the legal system for some of you, but generally it's symbolizing cause and effect. it's bringing up into your awareness that perhaps choices that you've made in the past have led you to where you are now, and it's asking you to question whether you're happy with that, where it's led you, and is that how you want to move forward? What are the changes you need to make in order to take a different direction? And the strengthening card that came up for that was Slay the Ego. So it's very important that the decisions that you're making are coming from a place of authenticity, that you're being true to yourself and not getting caught up in outward appearances and what you think you want or what other people expect of you. So this, I mean, this is relating to the Hanged Man in the Rider-Waite deck. So that's about really coming to a sort of standstill where you're questioning and reassessing what's next. It's perhaps you're feeling slightly stuck about what to do, and these really do fit quite well together. The next card that comes up for you is the Chariot, and this is in the position of what you need to give, and that means the energy that you need to channel into yourself and what to give to other people, your friends and loved ones or co-workers. And the Chariot, which is number 7 in the Major Arcana deck, this card really overflows with the energy and a promise of success. And it's telling me that when you do reach that clarity and start moving forward on this new path, you will succeed, you will achieve what you're hoping to. It's telling you that you're in control of your destiny, and it's also telling you to take action. Deep down, you know what actions you need to take, and you need to take them with determination now, and have faith in yourself. But be mindful of the pros and cons. You know, sometimes it helps to make a list when you're feeling stuck. But then once you've decided what it is that you want, move forward with that, because it will lead to success. And the strengthening card for that you got is Soma, which corresponds with the moon in the Rider-Waite deck, which has appeared already for you. So this is really strengthening that message of inner guidance to reach the answers that you're looking for right now. Tap into that, because you really do have the answers within you. I'm going to read the meaning of the card from the Tantric Dakini Oracle, because I'm actually quite new with these cards, and they do give a sort of extra deeper meaning that can be quite helpful. But here it's basically saying intuition, imagination. This card relates to the head center and suggests that wisdom is attainable through the distillation of all experiences. It potentizes the dream world and the realm of visionary experience. It's the completion of the ascent through the psychic centers. So yes, this is really pointing towards self-realization, that when you decide your path with conviction, success will follow. The next card that comes up for you is the Strength card, and this is really beautifully synchronistic, because this is Leo's card, and it's number 11 in the Major Arcana, and I'm actually in number 11 in the numerology, as a numerology number and a Leo, so I have this double significance for this card for me. But this is in the placement of what you need to receive, what you should be open to, the energies that are around you right now. So tap into Leo's energy this full moon. It's really coming up strongly in this reading. And Leo is a symbol of power and courage, determination. And if you tap into those qualities, you will be led to succeed. And it indicates that you do actually have a great strength within you and power at your disposal. But it also speaks of perseverance. So take heart and don't give up. Be patient, because it's come up here again, the Wheel of Great Time. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is all about destiny and letting go. It's basically, it's a given. If you just let go and trust in yourself, you really will reach that inner knowledge. It's really much more than success on just a material level. This is really speaking about the year. I think this is very much a year of reaching that level of fulfillment, a whole other level in all aspects of one's life. And this is really coming through in the reading. The lessons to learn position, you got the Magician, and that's number 1 in the Major Arcana. And the Magician is symbolized by Mercury, which is the planet of communication. And Mercury is, of course, in retrograde, which is coming to an end now on the 25th of January. So you may find that communication opens up again and feels much easier. And the Magician is really telling you that within each of us is this archetypal magician, and that we can tap into that aspect of ourselves to reach our inner guidance. I mean, I might sound like I'm repeating myself, but the message is really coming through again and again, that you have that power within you, and to achieve what you really desire. And it really is just about understanding what it is that you want, and once that becomes clear in you, you really will reach a really deep level of fulfillment in achieving the things that you desire. So the Oracle card that has come up with the Magician card is number 17, the Island of Jewels. And this is a very beautiful card. And I'm going to have to consult the Oracle Dakini book again here, as I'm still learning these cards. But it corresponds to the star of the traditional tarot. And it says, Island of Jewels bears the number 17, signifying the inner light of spiritual attainment through an exalted path of inner consciousness. This is a highly auspicious boon card, suggesting the realization of hopes and aspirations achieved through the opening of the inner eye of the spirit and the development of the faculties of visualization. The key is to maintain faith in the higher self, the resting ground of the deepest aspirations of the heart and soul, seeking expressions for them in this world, thereby laying the foundations for realization and illumination in the next. This card suggests an optimistic outlook and indicates success wherever it may be located in life. The psychological stance of this card is one of inspiration and insight, a spiritual breakthrough. Meditate on the limitless possibilities of the spirit. Wow, well, that's a very powerful card to be ending on, and resonates quite beautiful with this whole reading. And this really feels like a powerful message of transformation that's come. Just to conclude, I think it's pretty clear that for a lot of you, there's a lot of change going on, or that has happened in your recent past, and perhaps there's been a feeling of loss of things that you've had to let go of. But it's telling you to take heart and to believe in yourself, and to start questioning what it is that you really want. What have you neglected? Have you being true to yourself, because now's the time to realise that and to start taking action once you've reached that clarity about what you want, and to start moving towards your goals, because the energy is really on your side right now. This really is the year to make it happen. So thank you. I hope that you found some messages in this reading that resonated for you. I hope you found it helpful. And I will see you again soon.